Alright, how's it going, guys? Ace here. And you'll see this giant behemoth. Um, yeah, it's a little bit crazy. Um, for the most part, it relies on entity cramming and fall damage to basically kill the mobs. Of course, if I wanted to, I could just do this. Eee. It still has some quirks to work out, obviously. But yeah, there's actually a video I put out for the clock that I'm using on this. That's the 2-block clock. Every time that there's a change in the light, you gotta stay away from those. But yes, anytime there's a change in the daylight here, and I'll actually just set this. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay. I don't have any more slabs on me, do I? Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna reverse this real quick, and you'll see it spits out the redstone, which is nice. And if I come down here, this is my AFK area, and then I come down a little further, and I got all these chests. I am a little short on iron, so I don't have all of them hooked up with hoppers yet, but as you can see, we've got plenty of stuff here. Pretty neat. Yeah, a lot of this was all AFKing for like 2 hours, so I think we're gonna be good on gunpowder. I think we're gonna be good on arrows. The downside, though, is that it doesn't summon spiders. Spiders were a bit of an issue when I was coming up with the design, but that's fine. We can still use, like, down there. Yeah, we could still use that. And I'm going to be working a little bit more on the data packs for this server because we want to make sure that everybody has access to everything. This has definitely presented a lot of challenges. I went over them in my last video too. But we want to make sure that we can obtain everything. That's the big thing. So I'm thinking maybe give spiders a very rare chance to drop eggs. You know, spiders have eggs to begin with. Why not? But the poison spiders, I'm probably just going to leave them the way they are. Well, maybe. I don't know. I haven't made a decision yet. This whole server is basically a work in progress. That's a lot of jack-o'-lanterns. Okay. Oh, there's a sign on my house. Happy Halloween, Ace from Geiger. Oh, jeez. What have you done? Oh, God, he got the closet. Oh, okay, he didn't get up here. I can't believe he got the closet, though. Oh, I'm gonna have to do something about these, though. This is a little much, but I think I can use these. Alright, so I think I got all of the jack-o'-lanterns. There's only 60 here. So I'm going to take a guess there's like 4 more that I still haven't found, but we'll see where those pop up. Is there anything down here? No? No? Yeah, mob spawning can be a little slow sometimes. But never fear. We will prevail. Because we have... Oh, yep. 1, 2. I want to leave that one there. Where's the last one? Is it back here? No? Oh, this is going to drive me crazy now. Kiger, what have you done? Oh, that's not it. Anywho, we got these little villagers down here. This guy has no profession yet, which is good. We don't want him to have a profession until we get him where he needs to go. Although as soon as I break these down, he's gonna end up picking out the picking out a barrel or something, and I know he's gonna pick a job. I don't want him to have a job yet, but we do need to make sure that these guys get a proper home. So we're gonna have to grab some more cobble, but before I do that, I gotta make sure that I put my stuff away because I do not have enough inventory space. Well, I found the missing pumpkin. Okay. Now, because I do not really trust myself here, I am actually going to be storing my goodies. Wait, when did I pick that? Oh yeah, I had that. When did I pick that up? I'm so confused. Anyway, let's put the torches, the flint and steel, and yeah, why not that stuff? Scaffolding I can keep on me, and yeah, I don't mind losing a little bit of cobble, but diamonds are kind of getting a little harder to get a hold of, so we want to make sure that we want to get 1, 2, 3, 30, 31, 32. Okay, this should be long enough. And I don't want the villagers wandering off, walking off, doing whatever. So we want to make sure we have a nice wide bridge, and I'm going to be making sure to try and keep them as safe as possible. Keep the villagers safe. Keep them safe, keep them safe. By the way, people are sleeping right now, so if you're wondering why I'm quiet, that's why. What was that? Is that fish? That's fish. That's what I should be making. I should be making like a fish drowned farm so I can get like gold and tridents and all sorts of stuff. But no, I want to focus on villagers first. Okay, that gives us our platform. And then from here, we're just gonna go. Okay, we made the ring. And, oh, what am I doing? Wait, yeah, that is right, because I need to have a bottom here. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're fine. Oh, so nervous. Very, very nervous. Now, if you've been wondering where I've been, my last video I kind of explained that I really wasn't feeling it anymore, like with this server, with this project, because like half the people that wanted in on this, they didn't even really give it a chance, which is a shame. Couple that with the number of bugs that the buffet mode has, and it just became daunting, really. You know, I am still working on, you know, some little fixes here and there. I got to change the weight on the eggs for fishing because I put guardian eggs in the fishing loot table, but I guess they come out a little too commonly. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's because the books don't stack. So for every one book you get, you end up getting a whole stack of eggs. So like Kiker has eggs and he's like, I don't know what to do with all these eggs. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. I bet I like pretty much I had to balance the server. I am gonna have to go down and get the spawners from down here. Yeah, right down there. Shouldn't be too hard, but then again, it's full of mobs that are just looking to kill you. So that's going to be a little difficult, I think. But anywho, let's go back. Let's grab... Ooh, wrong one. Yeah, let's grab some dirt. I made it uneven. It's not centered. Oh well. It'll have to do. Okay, that actually came out perfect. Almost. That's close enough. Oh, I need my water. Where's my water? Here's my water. There's one. Alright, there's two. Alright, let's go ahead and get our water back. And then we need a hoe. And I don't have a hoe with me, so I'm gonna have to go checking through my chests. See if I still have one. I think I do. If I didn't toss it. Okay, had to make a new stone hoe. Let's go ahead and till the soil. Because we want a farmer to be picking up all this. Farmer is also going to be really good for us so that we can... Yeah, basically the farmer can just go ahead and grab all the plants that are growing here and feed the other villagers. So basically this will become infinite. And if we want to stop being infinite, then we just break the soil. Now for now, we just want to limit the villagers to only use one food source. That way it prevents the farmers from getting clogged. So we're just going to go with potato for now. And okay, so that's good. And that's actually all I have time for right now. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up later. So I need to get to bed so I can get to work tomorrow. And then after work, I'll work on this a little bit more, start recording a little bit more. I need to make some more, I need to extend the platform out so that we can try and filter out the babies. We need to have a little platform down there. So that's going to be fun. If you've never done lava casting before, that's basically what we're going to have to do to be able to get down there. But it'll be fun. It'll be fine. There should not be any issues. But like I said, I'm not taking any chances losing my my good armor there. I need to start breeding villagers though, because we need to get ourselves mending for our diamonds so that we're not wasting them. You saw my armor was already halfway gone, so we don't want to get rid of that. Or yeah, we want to save our diamonds. This world may be oh, there's my phone. But yes, this world may be infinite, but it really isn't that easy to get diamonds anymore because you have to go so much further. But anyways, yeah. I've been rambling. Alright, so it's actually been a little bit since I've last recorded here. And I think my bamboo spread a little bit. What's going on here? Enjoy this, but no hard feelings. Bunch of bamboo. Curse of Binding Book. Why are you giving me Curse of Binding Book? Oh, it's nighttime. Yay! Oh, there are monsters nearby. As much as I want to cure you, I want to sleep first. Okay, so I recorded and then I wasn't feeling well the next day. And oh dear Lord. Let me just grab my sword here. Bunch of stuff happened with YouTube, and the internet has been in a fury of the changes that are supposedly coming. There's been a bunch of other stuff going on too, where people's accounts have been getting hacked. So I do want to go into details about like things like that and what we can do to try and kind of see these things. Oh my gosh. But okay, so the first thing is COPPA, the Child Online Privacy Protection Act. Originally enacted in, what was it, 1997, and then it was revised in 2013. It wasn't supposed to be revised again until 2023, but I guess there were some groups that were just like, we want you to think about the children. And believe me, I am definitely one for protecting children. But it's not our responsibility to be the babysitter of your children, if that makes any sense. Basically, what's happening is YouTube's making some changes where you have to specify whether or not your content is targeted towards children, and they're going to be using an AI to make a decision on whether or not you were correct. So anything that, oh dear Lord, I need to make another sword. Anything that is considered to be child friendly or child targeted. Oh boy. Go ahead and put this away. Yeah, anything that's basically deemed to be targeted towards children is going to get dinged by YouTube, or not by YouTube, by the FTC. But it's all going to be controlled by AI. And the AI doesn't know what we're doing. The AI doesn't take into consideration context. I mean, I know I don't swear, but I do often go into topics that, you know, your average 13-year-old won't really understand. And this is actually one of those topics right now, is that, you know, even though, yes, I'm playing Minecraft, it doesn't mean that I'm targeting children with my content. I don't like swearing. I was raised not to swear, and it kind of stuck with me through adulthood. You know, I'm now in my 30s, and you know, it's just not professional to sit there and swear. I know a lot of people that have issues like controlling their swearing because they never were taught to not swear. Oh dear Lord, I'm already dealing with all this, but there's a couple of issues going on with that. One, it's a $42,000 fine if the FTC decides that you are mislabeling your videos and it's actually meant for children, which is enough to bankrupt basically anyone who isn't like PewDiePie. Hi. Thank you. The other thing is that if you do mark your stuff as, for kids, your videos won't have the ability to be commented on. They won't be able to have targeted ads. They won't be able to be pushed by YouTube as recommended. I mean, it's just a whole slew of different things that are basically going to say, you know what, it's not worth it to put out videos for kids. Which means that YouTube is now going to get inundated with a ton. There we go. They're going to get inundated with a ton of content that is more adult oriented, which means that the kids are going to be more likely to come across that if, mommy or daddy goes ahead and hands them the phone while they're logged into their account, which is how this became a thing in the first place. It's not, and that's not the only way. When you create a YouTube account, you basically say, okay, yeah, this is how old I am, blah, blah, blah. And you'd be surprised how many, 13-year-olds, 10-year-olds, whatnot, will sign up for an account. They'll have the knowledge on how to make an account, and they'll just say, oh, well, I'm over 18 because I want to be able to watch all of YouTube. Like, really? That's not bueno. That's no bueno. That's not good. That's a breach of YouTube's terms of service. First of all, YouTube got hit with a $170 million fine or something like that. That's ridiculous. Like, there's no reason why YouTube should be getting hit with that when YouTube has an app and a site called YouTube Kids that is supposed to be for those kids to use, but the parents aren't aware. We need to make the parents aware that, hey, there's stuff in place here to make sure that your kids aren't watching the things that they're not supposed to. So, my take on it is this. Keep the selection there in the videos, or in your creator studio that says, okay, yeah, this stuff is okay for kids, and allow only those videos on the YouTube Kids app and on the YouTube Kids sites. If you have an under 13 account, it should automatically redirect to the YouTube Kids, either the app or the site. Simple as that. If it's on the regular site, then guess what? That's not a kid's account that's being tracked. Yeah, your kid might be using it, but what's the difference between that and, say, if you have like a smart TV and they see, oh, well, yeah, you've been watching, My Little Pony and Dora the Explorer there on Netflix. Let me go ahead and send you some ads that are along the same lines. Let me make some recommendations. Let me through Netflix or whatnot. We don't have control over that. Just the same as if the people who have Dora the Explorer, that make Dora the Explorer, they don't have control over Netflix. Us creators, we don't have control over YouTube. We don't have control over Google and how they handle the ads and who gets targeted for what. And we're not babysitters. we need to make sure that, you know, if we are parents, we need to make sure that, if we do hand our phone over to our kid and say, here, watch some Teletubbies, whatnot, we need to make sure that they're using the YouTube Kids app to do so. Because otherwise, you might end up with another cartoon that, it might be targeted towards adults. And that's another thing. The FTC is saying, well, cartoons are for kids. No, it's not. I mean, would you let your kids sit there and watch Family Guy? Would you let them sit there and watch, The Simpsons or BoJack Horseman? Let me think of some other ones like Bob's Burgers or whatnot. Those are all cartoons, but they're all targeted towards older audiences. A lot of anime is targeted towards, older audiences, at least teen. So just having that blanket statement of, oh, yeah, cartoons are for kids. No, that's not going to work. The FTC is obviously not understanding the nuances of creative materials, whether it be commercial or not. So we need to make sure that we are properly taking care of this, putting the burden on the creators and then allowing an AI to come in and say, okay, well, no, this is wrong. And for all we know, it's a review about BoJack Horseman, and he's swearing and talking about depression and suicide and everything like that. That's not really appropriate for children to be watching. Does that make sense? So we need to have a procedure in place here on YouTube that if things are if the FTC is coming down and saying, hey, you can't target 13 if you can't target anyone under 13, well, then don't allow the 13-year-olds onto the main site. Allow them only onto YouTube Kids. That's how simple it is. Basically, you limit their ability to find content that isn't listed as suitable for kids. And granted, I might be kind of sugarcoating it too, but that's at least the way I see it. And it's on the parents to make sure that their kids are using the kid's account and not using the parent's account. I don't think that kids are actually being, or I don't think that the accounts that kids are using were actually being tracked, or the ones that are actually listed as belonging to kids were being tracked. I think it was, kids saying, oh, well, I'm 18. And then they get the targeted ads, or the parents are handing over their phone to their kid and saying, here, watch some, Johnny Yes Papa. And next thing you know, it's going down a rabbit hole of more Johnny Yes Papa, like creepypasta stuff that really isn't targeted for kids to begin with, but because their kid is sitting there watching it and the parents are getting all huffy, like, what is this? What is going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on is you let your kid use your account, and now you're paying the price because now that's showing up in your recommended because it's your phone, your account. And that's what the main issue is. At least that's my understanding. There was another issue I wanted to kind of get into as well. I can't remember what the topic was on it. Anyway, the other thing was YouTube has, made some changes to their terms of service, and people were, I guess, misunderstanding a portion of it. It says that YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account's access to all or part of the service if YouTube believes in its sole discretion that provision of the service is no longer commercially viable. So what they're talking about is basically portions of YouTube that that they're saying aren't worth keeping around. One of those being Creator Studio Classic, which is the old Creator Studio, which I actually do prefer. I do not like the new upload setup, but I'll have to get used to it. Whatever. It basically turns the upload process into a wizard, which is great for beginners, but is a pain in the butt for us power users that just want to get everything done in one fell swoop, not have to click through a bunch of pages. Another thing was like back in the day we had the annotations. They got rid of that. Yeah, basically it's just a clarification of saying, yeah, we can go ahead and get rid of certain things on the website, and that's for us to decide. That's not for you guys to decide. This is not a democracy when it comes to that. Hey, thank you. What else? Okay, so yes, there were some people, a bunch of people that they've been getting emails saying, hey, we want to become a sponsor for your channel, give us a price, here's our website, we want you to download this thing and take it from there, and you can make your own recordings and stuff of our software. Send us a copy of the recording before you implement it into your videos so that we know it's good, blah blah blah. And they'll have the whole conversation with you, and it takes a couple of emails before they actually give you the website to download. But as soon as you click download, it doesn't download an actual program that they're saying that they are. A lot of them are saying that they're like stream gaming services, sort of like Google Stadia or whatnot. And a lot of people are falling for this because they're not seeing the red flags. Let me see if I can actually get a copy after I dump all this stuff off. All right, so one of the users that actually fell prey to this was Marco Style, and actually I believe he's actually still having an issue. I'll have to double check. I haven't actually caught up on the news on him yet, but the last email that he got from them, it said, here is our website, oriu.su, and I'm like, okay. Nope. Thank you. We do not know your pricing policy. Please set up a price and we will consider this option. That sounds a little off, but okay. Short scenario, greetings, tell us about the application. Using the application, you can clean your computer and improve performance. Show the interface of the program and say at the end, there are 5 prizes. Show the process of work. It will take 15 to 20 seconds. Gift keys. We will also provide you and your subscribers with premium keys in the amount of 5 pieces. If there are problems with the application, please contact me. After the agreement, I give you and your subscribers 5 premium codes. Best regards, David. So, first things first, if an email ends in best regards, stay away. I have noticed this being a trend with also like the scams coming out of like Nigeria, and that is they will tend to use just slightly off English, and that may be understandable for somebody that doesn't speak English themselves. And I know Irsa Gaming isn't really a native English speaker. I don't know what language she speaks, but she does have a heavy accent. But she got pulled into this too through. I think Anby got pulled through Discord. She responded to an email. But that last sentence, after the agreement, I give you and your subscribers 5 premium codes. That is a red flag for me. And I'll tell you why. I work a day job. I file insurance claims all day. And as part of my job, I receive training on how to kind of see these phishing attacks and stuff, and so that I can be better prepared if somebody does. Do I really not have a shovel? Anyway, so that, our accounts don't get compromised. We need to make sure that we can see this. Okay, now the other thing that you want to watch out for is if they ask you to download something. In most cases, if you are getting if you're getting an offer for a sponsor, they're going to provide you some B-roll footage. And basically, you talk about the product, you put the footage together yourself. That way, it doesn't count as a baked ad or whatever YouTube wants to call it. I really gotta fix this roof. But even then, you could still hide executables within video files and stuff, depending on the type of video file, or even a zip file. So you do want to be very careful. And one thing I'm going to recommend for everybody, if you have to download anything from a sponsor, and it isn't, and it doesn't look like it's actually legit, download the file, but do so in a virtual machine, in a sandbox. I will actually show you here. So here's my desktop, and I am going to manage optional features. That's not the right one. There we go. Turn Windows features on and off. Oh boy. I'm going to have to cut that. Anyway, you'll get this little window here. And if you scroll down, you will see Windows Sandbox. You want to check this, hit OK, and it'll go searching for required files. And it'll go ahead and install it. And basically what this will let you do is it'll let you run a smaller version of Windows inside of Windows. And that little version of Windows, it's telling me I got to restart, and that's fine. But it's going to let me run programs, visit websites and stuff, in a sandbox where it can't touch the rest of the computer. So I will be getting into that in just a moment after I do this reboot. Alright, so I'm going ahead and rebooted. I had some other updates that I had to install as well, but I've gone ahead and rebooted, and now if I do a search for Sandbox, there we go. We say yes. And it'll go ahead and launch. Now, granted, this might take a little while, especially if it's the first time, because it needs to set up some things. But give it some time. There we go. Alright, and you will see it will open up a window here that looks like Windows. It doesn't have any programs installed. It is basically a clean copy of Windows. Okay, I can't even open the start menu. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that's a little better. Now Microsoft Store is not going to be available because we're not signed in, and that's good. Basically, what you'll do is you want to just open up Edge. I know nobody likes Edge, but it's temporary. And you'll go ahead and go to whatever website it was. You know, some ransomware site, whatever. And it'll take you to the website. You can go ahead and download it. You could try it. If it doesn't work, you let them know, hey, it didn't work. But yeah, it won't be able to steal anything if it's within the sandbox here. And that's the important thing here. So now that I have the sandbox here, I can do whatever I want with it. You'll see it's even missing some icons. But other app display name, app list name, app. Yeah, it's a little broken, but it'll do what you need it to do. So if I needed to, let's say, I need to get pzip, and I can go ahead and download it, or actually go back because I want the 64-bit edition. We download it. We accept, we run, and it'll run just like a normal program. Accept. Standard. There we go. And you can see it installed a program. I can go ahead and open it like normal. And I can open up zip files. So if I download a zip file, like, I don't know, if I go to I don't know, let's go to you know what, Minecraft resource packs, because this will always be a zip file. So if I download, the first thing that pops up here, oh dear lord. And oh, that's for Bedrock Edition. Here we go. So download texture pack. Yep, we're going to save it. Open the folder. And now we can open that with pzip. Bada bing, bada boom. It's just like having a second desktop here. And you're all good. And we're going to go ahead and end your connection to the remote PC, or we can just shut it down. Connection was lost, forcibly closed. No, I don't. No, that's fine. It's not an issue. We're good. And then if we want to get that again, Windows Sandbox. There we can see it opened up a lot faster this time because it's not the first time running, and everything is back to the way it was before we did anything. I can even open this. We could check our downloads. Our file's no longer there. Everything is gone. And that might take a moment. There it goes. All right. Hopefully that has been insightful. I'm going to go ahead and go back in my game now. Alright, so I am back on the server here, and... Wait. I'm confused. Have you been making babies already? You... Oops. Yeah, this has already been going. That was not supposed to happen, but okay. Well then. I guess I don't need to, Here we go. Go on. Yeah, go on. Go farm. You have a station nearby as well. Yes, you do. There we go. And... Nope. Don't look at me like that. Yeah, go. Do I need to put the stairs down? Fine, I'll put the stairs down. Oh, now you listen. Okay. We should be good. We should be good. Oh, these villagers are going to be the death of me. Anyway. They are doing their thing. You need this, don't you? Yeah, you're coming right to me, huh? There you go. Alright, now we just have to worry about the bottom section. So in order to get that started here, I'm going to have to grab some buckets. So let's grab some buckets. I believe I have my water bucket in here. And then I'm also going to need a lava bucket. And I don't have any tools in here. I had a sword already. Alright, here we go. And I don't want to ruin our little glitch over there, so I'm just going to go to the nether. That should be easy enough, right? Alright, got my lava bucket. Let's go back. Alright, so I know you guys might be wondering, what is he doing? Well, let me see. Can I get on the edge of here? Yes, I can. Okay. So basically, we're going to do this. We're going to let this go all the way down. Might take a moment. Make sure that villagers don't push me off, so I'm holding shift. Okay, that should be good enough. So we take this, and then there we go. I should go all the way to the bottom. Now this is probably going to be hollow. Yep, that's hollow. So we got to be extra super careful here. Okay, yeah, I did not have any scaffolding. I was going to need that to get back up. Okay. In the meantime, we can make some more glass, because I like using glass. Alright, so we got our scaffolding. That's good. So now we can come down here and be very, very careful. Now I'm not going to go all the way down. I'm just going down enough. That should be good. Okay. And now I should be able to start putting this layer in. And I will be back with you guys when I am finished with that. Alright, so I got a little bit ahead of myself. I used some of the jack-o'-lanterns that Kiker dropped off at me earlier. What ticket Kiker was the one who probably put all the bamboo there too. But managed to get some some villagers trapped here. We can see they're bobbing up and down here. And they're going to keep bobbing. They should not take any entity cramming damage there. And from here, what we want to do is we're going to put... We're going to make a line here. We're just going to try and get them away from the other villagers. This way, they can go ahead and keep breeding. So I think they can still see each other. Now the tough part about this is that we're going to have to get together some rails. And I don't think I have any rails yet. It's going to be a lot safer to craft them up. It really is. Let's get some sticks. And we're going to make some rails. Yeah, these guys still see the beds. We need to get them away from the beds. Unless, can we just cap the top here? And we'll have to use jack-o'-lanterns. Oops. Anyway, you know, I'm actually not particularly picky what happens to these guys, because I don't know where you're going, but that's fine. You ain't getting back there. Oh, where are you going? Yeah, you don't have anything to do. No. You know what? That's right. I really don't care what they do right now. So, ooh. Did you get ejected? And back. Oh, that was hilarious. Okay, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. So I may have killed a villager. It's okay though. He didn't get his chance to talk to anyone, so it should be fine. I don't think anybody actually saw it. But now we have just this one last villager here. No, two villagers. Wait, what? You're still there, you're still there. I'm so confused. How do you keep cycling? That's what I want to know. How do you keep cycling? Oh, villagers. Come on. Is it because it's not glass? Hey. Nope. Nope. We gotta go back this way. Thank you. Okay. Okay, now will it work fine? Yes. And then we just have to get behind him, push him along. Thank you. Okay. Do me a favor. Stay right there. Nope. Stay. Thank you. Anyway, we got enough for a single cell. That's all we really need for now. We can worry about a transportation system later. We only need 3. Now we need 3 workstations, and we need beds, so... Okay, I do have shears. Okay. So now is going to be basically me trying to shear this single sheep, unless... Let me check. Let me check. Any sheepies? No. No new mobs. Oh, I made this. It worked for a little bit. I don't know what happened. I want to play around with things for a little bit. Rabbit farm would also be good. Anyway, I digress. That's it for this episode. At least we got a little bit of progress done and a lot of talking. But until next time, this has been Ace, and peace.